Hi guys, it's Megan from imamom2.wordpress.com. So I was tagged by Brooks Truths for a totally different tag, actually, the dinner tag. So I'll insert it probably here, or I don't know, somewhere up here it will come in. The link to that video. And then while I was actually, stalking her on her YouTube channel, I came across this other tag, and of course I didn't even take down the name of the tag, but I will include it in the description because now it's not on my computer, which is over to this side. So, but basically it is 20 questions about you, about me, and I thought they were kind of fun, so I figured I would do them. So the first one is, when is your birthday? And it's October 10th, so it's coming up soon. Number 2, what are three of your favorite colors? First off, green. This is my bedroom. You're in my bedroom right now. I have green walls in my bedroom. Let's see, 3 of your favorite colors. After that, I would say brown. Probably browns. Basically anything that's really a good redhead color. So green, browns, oranges, or rust, but not actual rust, because rust is bad when it's on a car. But anything like that. Yeah, basically any good redhead colors, but green is definitely the top. Number 3, what are your 3 favorite quotes? Oh dear. My absolute favorite one is, you never know how strong you are until you have to be. That's just my motto in life now, pretty much. I don't really know if I have, like, I could go through and I could, go and search on Google for different quotes and everything and think, well, this one's good and this one's good and this one's good. But the one quote that really, for me, is the big one, is that you never know how strong you are until you have to be. Another one that I kind of live our special needs lives with is basically that our kids are differently abled, not disabled. My son has autism, my daughter has anxiety disorder, my stepdaughter has Asperger's and misophonia. So things are just different in our household, but they are differently abled and not disabled. So there we go. I've got 2. Those are the first 2 that popped in my head. I can't really think of a third. Number 4, are you addicted to YouTube? I wouldn't say addiction. Addiction is a very harsh word. I do like to check in on certain YouTubers and see, what they've posted every day or every other day or however they post. But I mean, like, I went camping for a week in August, and I just kind of came back and did YouTube. I came back and watched stuff on YouTube and stuff, but it's not a requirement, I guess. Number 5, what are 3 of your favorite shows on TV or YouTube or both? Criminal Minds, for sure. I really like those types of shows. Criminal Minds, Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to think of what's a third show that I watch often. I'm not really sure. So you know what, I'll just throw in a YouTube one of Do It on a Dime. Don't we all love Do It on a Dime? Don't we all just want to go out for coffee or a glass of wine with Do It on a Dime outside of our homes, because we only want her to come into our homes and redo the whole thing, right? Number 6, what are 3 qualities that you like in a best friend? For me, loyalty, obviously. They need to have, a similar sense of humor to me, so sarcastic, and just that you can rely on them. Like any other friendship of some need, like the base of a friendship needs to be there, but those are kind of you know, the ones that, the qualities that have to be there, and they have to be fully accepting of my kids too, obviously. And mine is. 7, do you like your name? Absolutely. And if you spell your name, if your name is Megan as well, and you don't spell it the way that I do, then it's wrong. The spelling is wrong. I will accept that your name is Megan, but the spelling has to be Meghan. Just saying. Number 8, if you had the choice to pick your own name, what will it be? Megan. Very simple. Number 9, what is your dream? Well, that's a very philosophical and huge question, isn't it? I guess my dream is that my kids are able to be whomever they want to be without prejudice in any kind, and without encountering that glass ceiling that we all know is there, and just that they're happy. You know, I want my kids to be happy. I realize that's my dream for them, but that's my dream. Number 10, do you wear makeup? No. Is it obvious? Number 11, if you could write a book, what would the title be? And what would it be about? Sorry, I had to like go around the iPad. I've been told many times to write a few books. One is about getting back on our feet again after the end of my marriage. Another one is that people want me to write a book about our journey with autism, which primarily is what my blog is about. But I guess people want it compact into a book shape. What the titles would be, I have no idea. But those are the topics that, also, people have told me to write about my adoption, about me being adopted, and specifically about my reunion story with the majority of my biological family. Not everybody, but the majority. Number 12, what makes you cry? First thing that pops into my head that makes me cry is every time that my son does something that basically can be hashtag take that autism. Everything that he's done that specialists have told us he can't do, won't do. And basically, whenever he does something that's considered to be typical for a 10-year-old boy, and is not something that is typical for a child with autism, it makes me cry every time. A couple report cards ago, for example, they were talking about him, you know, meeting goals and life skills and all these different things that we had set up in our IEP for him. And that he also has a great sense of humor. And I just immediately started bawling. My child with autism has a great sense of humor. This is freaking fantastic. That's it. Other stuff that primarily I cry when I'm happy. Because I just can't hold the emotion in. So if I'm crying, it's probably a good thing. I'm probably happy about something, but it still scares my boyfriend every single time. What makes you angry? When barriers are put up in front of my children being able to do typical things. There was one time at McDonald's, for example, my son ended up not being able to play in the play place because somebody misinterpreted an action he did, and we had to leave. And that made me so angry because somebody that was not even involved in the situation made it all about her. And it had nothing to do with her, other than her phobia and her fears of kids with autism. So when I encounter those types of barriers for especially my kids, but then also my friends' kids and people in our community that then come to me and say, how do I fix this? That's what makes me really angry. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say. I can feel my blood pressure going up with just stating that. Number 14, what makes you happy? My kids. I mean, really, is there anything else that can make you happier other than your kids and watching them grow and develop? And for me complaining to my daughter, I should say, to my daughter that she's becoming too independent. And just, I love being a mom. What can I say? Number 15, what is fangirling? Fangirling. Fangirling. No clue. I'm sure this means that I am not 15 or 20 or something like that, because guess what? I'm not. Fangirling. No clue. I hope it's not something X-rated or R-rated or anything like that. No clue. Number 16, what are your 3 favorite snacks? Chips. And then on like totally other end of the spectrum, carrots and hummus. Weird, I know. And 3 of them, eh? I do like mint Oreos, but that kind of was a phase for like a month. That's about it. Number 17, what are your favorite foods? Anything my boyfriend cooks. And that's not just me sucking up, but it's reality. This boy can cook. Oh my God. And he loves cooking too, so it works really well with me not liking cooking. But like he's totally ruined me for steak. Any other steak does not work in my world anymore. And let's see, what else? Pasta. I love pasta. I prefer red sauce over white sauce, but really I don't care. It's pasta. 3 favorite foods. Can't think of a third right now. Number 18, what are your 3 favorite drinks? Chai. It's my favorite. The majority of what I drink, though, is water. And then next would be chai. And then third would probably be cider. But yeah, like I don't drink much pop. Or soda, I guess, as it's called in the States. Number 19, can you tell us a little about yourself? At least 10 random facts. Oh dear. Okay. 10 random facts. I've ridden an elephant. I've had somebody actually ask me if I paint on all my freckles. Clearly, they were not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's see. God, this is going to be hard when I can only come up with 2. I was a certified figure skating coach. I'd have to go back for certification again, but I was. I tried out for the National Ballet of Canada. Didn't get in because I was like a foot too tall. Just saying. Let's see. I have blood pressure of like a 65-year-old. I know, that's not a good thing. I've had long hair my entire life. What else? I had braces, which I actually paid for myself, by the by. I always knew that I was going to have twins. Not sure how, but I did. Yeah, so it wasn't that much of a surprise when I saw it on the ultrasound. If there's a crisis around, you want me there because I tend to be able to calm everybody down. I panic after the fact. Like, it could even be days after the fact, but I'm usually the calm one directing everybody. Number 10. I don't know, random fact. I'm trying to come up with ones that I have never actually said on my YouTube channel. I was a band geek. And I didn't even know that it was geeky to be in the band until the movie came out. And this is where I also admit that I was the redheaded flute player. But I didn't do that stuff. I was a good girl. I got straight A's. I was a band geek. Okay, there we go. There's the 10 random facts. Number 20. We're at the last one. What are your 3 fun things to do? Actually, to be honest, YouTube videos. I really love doing them. So, yeah. There you go. What else do I like to do for fun? I do like baking a lot. I do have to restrict myself or I would be huge. But I also I like, I don't know, 3 fun things to do. I mean, what I see as being fun, others may not. Because I don't live that exciting of a life. How's that? You know, I don't go rock climbing or anything like that. Plus, I don't have a lot of time to do it. 3, I've said 2. Is it bad that I can't come up with a 3rd fun thing to do? Is that horrible? I don't know. Because a lot of my time is just, you know, doing stuff with the kids and programming for the kids and, you know, being taxi driver and everything. Can I say that I enjoyed doing the food bank intake at my placement over like May, June, and July? Is that a fun thing? I don't know. It's fun for me. We'll leave it at that, okay? It's fun for me, and I'm sticking with it. So now I need to tag 3 people to do this tag as well. So I am actually going to tag fellow Canadian, The Life I'm Living. And I'm also going to tag Happily a Housewife. And also, she's in her apron. So hopefully the 3 ladies will do this tag. And if you feel like jumping on board with this tag, I'll leave all the questions in the description below. And just do it. You know, it's a way to get to know everybody, right? And if you do it, then leave the link down in the comments section below, because I'd love to read your answers to these questions. And if you have any comments about my answers or want me to expand on any of them or whatever, just leave the comments below and I will do as I can for it, okay? So don't forget to subscribe while you're down there too. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.